On Saturday, April 5th, 2025, millions of us across America are going to march in protest of the Trump administration. Please, please, please join us.
Hello, wonderful people. Welcome once again to my YouTube channel. In this episode, we'll be taking a look at how white people respond to the upcoming April 5th protests. Unlike black people, the whites strongly accept the honor of attending the protests full force without looking back. Will this event come to succeed or take a drastic turn? Make sure to leave a comment, let's engage, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and cause Marvin's World gets you going. Thank you, folks.
Please share this video with as many people in America as you possibly can. You guys, we're running out of time. Trump is moving so fast and he's winning. We have to fight back. It's our last chance to ensure our democracy. Go to www.handsoff2025.com. www.handsoff2025.com. Please share this video with as many people as possible. We have to show up on Saturday, April 5th. Thank you.
On April 5th, there's supposed to be some peaceful protests all across the nation. And it is time for white people to stand up and speak out. Especially if you're a white straight male. It is our time to stand up for the people who have been oppressed and marginalized by this country. I really want us to think about this. Anytime that there's a fight for basic human rights in this country, it's always led by marginalized groups. Whether it's the black community, whether it's women, whether it's the LGBTQIA plus community. When are white men going to stand up for basic human rights in this country? When are white men going to start calling out other white men who love to exploit people in this country? So if you're not already in the game, get in the game, lace up your boots. Black people need some rest and reparations. It's time for us to fight. These white men who are in power, all they do is exploit the red pill masculinity bullcrap. They know their audience. They know they're not very smart. They know they're poorly educated. They know they have that pound on my chest, I'm a tough guy type of mentality, but don't have a whole lot to think with. They know that the people who follow them buy into the get-rich scheme type of things. They buy into the self-help type of BS in hopes that one day they can exploit other people. But it is time for us to stand up and fight. Get loud. Use your privilege for good. We have an administration that talks about meritocracy while their DUI hire is putting national secrets in a Signal group chat. And when you elect a circus, expect to put a tent over the show.
Some of you Trumpers need to join the party too. Get a little self-respect. You didn't want Project 2025. That's what's happening. Join the fight.
All right, guys, we have our next 50-51 protest, and this one is on a weekend, so if you haven't been able to come to the last few because they were during the workday, this is a great opportunity. This is going to be at the Capitals again. However, I am going to share a link to a couple different places, but one shows you how to organize an event in your local area. So if you cannot make it to your state's capital, organize something in your city, organize something for your surrounding counties. I'll drop that link down below to the website for Mobilize Us, which will link you over to another website that will give you information. This protest has been called a couple different things. It's the Remove, Reverse, Reclaim. I've also seen it called the Hands Off protest. This protest is for April 5th, and I'll go ahead and show you guys the information here. Protest is for April 5th. For us here in Mississippi, I'm going to drop a link to the Facebook event that Ty Pinkins has created for us. Again, he is running for office here in Mississippi, so I will link that Facebook group as well as the Mobilize Us webpage. So sincerely hope to see you guys there. If you have any additional questions about this protest, drop a comment, shoot me a DM, let me know, and I will try and post as much as I can about this as we lead up, because we are, I think, a little less than 2 weeks away.
You aren't alone. I'm in Portland. And I could not for the life of me find protests for a long time. And that's what makes 50501 protests so special. They were able to break through that. We know that the FBI, there's been leaked documents and whistleblower reports that state that they actively surveil us and break us apart online to keep us from sharing that information. And again, that's why 5051 is such a big deal. So the biggest protest yet is going to be April 5th. So it is People's Veto Day, and that's going to be 50501, Women's March, Hands Off, Indivisible, Viva New Mexico. Tons of different organizations are all coming together for this one protest, April 5th, which is a weekend, which is pretty damn cool. They're trying to get as many people as possible to Washington, D.C. But I'll put a link in the captions here and also in the comments that everybody can go to. You find your state. It'll show where protests are scheduled to be in your state. And just spread it far and wide. Get as many people as possible, because that's going to be a good one.
Hey, I'm sitting here in the parking lot waiting for my son to come back out of the store, and just listened to a TikTok on a guy named Steve on TV, and I don't know who it is, but he made a lot of sense, so I wanted to make sure I got on here and reiterated what he said. He's talking about the fact that we need to be doing as much protesting as we can possibly do right now. I know April 5th is the next big protest that we're scheduling to do. But last night I listened to a guy who's one of the coordinators for that, and he says, we don't want to have 1 million people out on the streets. Oh, hell no. We want to have millions of people on the street. We have got to mobilize as much as possible. 1 million people over 50 states is not going to be as meaningful as if we can get 2 million people. My only fear with that, though, is the fact that they're starting to say, the administration is starting to say that protests against what he wants to do is considered domestic terrorism. So I totally expect that the military to be called up before the 5th to make sure that we are safe from, in Trump's mind. I am scared shitless whenever I listen to the fact that the universities, when they were all losing their funds because of having DEI programs and whatever. Like Columbia, they're all agreeing that they will never have a mask worn again on their campus. Like there can be none. So what happens if you've got somebody, one of your students that happens to be getting chemotherapy for cancer, and they're still staying in college, which happens a lot, and so they'd have to die so that Trump doesn't have to see any masks, which he didn't ever. I don't know. It is flippin' ridiculous. I know that I will not be able to leave the country because when my Social Security is ended, which I think it will be within the next month or so, I won't have enough money to do anything. I won't be able to afford my heart medicine. I won't be able to afford my blood thinners. It will be a short life, and I know that. My son says that he will continue to take care of me for as ever long as he needs to. But he's 28. He shouldn't have to even do that. I am freaking pissed that he told everybody what he was planning on doing, and we just let it happen. We had to listen to the damn price of eggs, and we sold our soul to do something that he was never intending to do anyway. So what can you do? I'm asking all of my followers, all my friends on here, to make as much noise as possible. Share this video and then add your part to it. We have got to come together as a unified force. I believe that they want us to all die because people, as Elon said, parasites, because we take funds away from the ultra rich. I just don't even know what to say. I'm sorry, guys who are younger. I swore to God my generation was going to do something good, but we sure didn't. We sure didn't. I don't know. So what can you do? Let's talk. I'm planning on going out on April 5th. We were going to go out today to do some protesting, but I can't do it today. That pisses me off at myself, because I can't ask you guys to get on the street if I'm not willing to get on the street too. What can you do? Let's come up with some ideas. Bye.
April 5ers, April 5thers, whatever you want to call it. Please, please, please keep your head on. Keep your head on straight. Be very careful, okay? Because I can't be there with you because I'm in another country, but I'm there in spirit, and I'll be watching. But be very careful, because with a lot of people are coming out in every city, in every state. And when you get that big of a crowd, things can get out of hand really, really quickly and easily.
Are we supposed to do April 5th? Can somebody tell me if that's a thing? I'm old, so I'm waking up. It's not even 8 yet.
Hey everybody, it is Sunday, March 16th. On Saturday, April 5th, there will be massive protests all over the United States. These are being organized by multiple groups, including Indivisible, working together with 5051, working with you name it. So let's do this. Show up. I usually go to Washington. I'm in North Carolina. I may stay here and support my local community. I will be at one or the other. And the rules we need to use for protests are peaceful, loud, and joyful.
Hello, my lovely blue dot darlings across America. The time has come to say you have had enough. The time has come to protest. The 5th of April is coming. If you go to handsoff2025.com, you can find out what's happening in areas near you, how you can get your voice heard, how you can join with other blue dots and become a blue ocean. The time is now. The administration is starting to crack with all of this nonsense in Signal, with all of this nonsense with Europe and insulting us. We're with you, but you need to stand up now if the time's come. So in the comments say, I'm in, and then go to handsoff2025.com. Sign up to the newsletter to find out what's going on and find events happening near you. It's time to speak out. It's time to show this administration you have had enough, and it's time to take back your country. Thank you, darlings.
You know what? We're like in the dark version of the Wizard of Oz. The rapist is the lion, abuser is the Tin Man. We have a fried-brained scarecrow. At this point, I would not be surprised if flying monkeys went by. People going about their lives, yes, you have to live, but you also need to resist. Be Dorothy, be Toto, fly around like a monkey, do whatever you have to do, but rise up. Everybody needs to wake the fuck up.
Protest April 5th, Minnesota. April 5th, Saturday. Let's do it.
So guys, what do you think about these videos? And if you're new to this channel, kindly like, share and subscribe.